So, y'all, it made me, I've been thinking about something that over the course of maybe like the last few weeks or so, I have been encountering a lot of people that still see me. Okay, I'm not going to say that. People choose to believe that that a person can't change. People believe that people can't change or won't change or can't change or whatever. And it's not necessarily that person's fault or that person's fault that they don't believe that you haven't changed, right? You let a you left a complete timestamp of yourself to them, and that's all for the most part. That's what they'll always see. And over the course of the last few so again, over the course of the last few weeks, shit, over the course of the last few weeks, it's done made me. I've had conversations with people from the past that has shown me that I've left that big of an impression, negative impression. Maybe not completely negative, but a negative impression enough to where they only see me, or could now they continue to see me as the person that I was. So I had I had an epiphany, right, on Nicholas versus Breezy, and how the two people are different, how they're different, and how I had to combine the two, sort of, kinda. And let me explain what I mean. So for the most part, we're all familiar with we're all familiar with the Avengers, right? We're all familiar with the Avengers, and how, like, at least in Endgame, Bruce Banner, the Hulk says he had to, in order for the Hulk and Bruce Banner to exist, he had to combine the two, the brain and the brawn, right? And that's the only way both of those two entities could exist. And it didn't hit me until like this past weekend that, like, I've been saying it to people, I've been saying it to people that I had to combine Nick and Breezy in order to be this person that I am today. And it didn't hit me until another recent conversation this past weekend where I was like, that's the topic right there. That's the topic. Like, us guys, or maybe just us and people in general, like, we have monikers for ourselves, right? Like, so for me, folks call me Breezy, Breezo, Nick, Breezy, whatever. And then you got, but you have like this other split personality of yourself that is probably like more lively, more fun, less conservative, like that is, the kind of like the life of the party in a sense. And we choose to separate those two people because, we may have had like some liquid courage in us, right? Which is cool, you know what I'm saying? Which is fine and dandy. But why do we split those two people up? Why do we split the Nick or the Nicholas and the Breezy? Why do we do that? Why did I do that? That's the better question. Why did I do that? And I have an answer. So, right, it's kind of like, so my answer to that question is, I'm a big fan of Superman. If you know me enough, you know that. But Clark Kent and Superman, while they are two separate people, as far as personality goes, they're the same person, right? So Clark Kent is the identity, is the secret identity, and Superman or Kal-El is the actual person, right? Like he dresses up to be Clark Kent. Like, he dresses up to be Clark Kent. And it's not vice versa. Like, it's not like Batman where, he dresses up to, Bruce Wayne dresses up to be Batman. Like, that's not how Superman works. Superman dresses up to be Clark Kent. Clark Kent is this, stereotypically, he's this weakling. He's this, he's the, unsure person. He's kind of like the coward in a sense or whatnot. Like, he's completely opposite of what Superman is. Completely opposite. But once he opens up the t-shirt, then he becomes this strong, confident, you know, like indestructible ass person, because like Clark Kent can't be that person. And it's not that he can't, obviously, but that's just not how at least Superman views humans, right? That's not how he views humans. He views humans as like weak, puny, and like just not sure of themselves, so on and so forth. Smart, but unsure of themselves. And it's kind of like the same thing that we do. We kind of do the exact same thing, or at least I did the exact same thing. I think a lot of us do the exact same thing too. We try to hide or split these different personas of ourselves just so that, we can feel confident, we can feel better, we can feel safer about the decisions that we make, or, like that we don't live with the regrets of the decision that we made, because like our split personality, our different persona of us took over, or like we blame it on that version of us, when in reality we're still using the same brain, same thought process. We just care less because of whatever reason that we choose to justify it for. Now, I can go on and on about this whole thing or whatever, but I'm going to choose to keep it short. You know what I mean? Like, this is a whole like low key story time, but and I'm going to save a lot of it for the episode that I'm dropping on Friday. So yeah, Nicholas versus Breezy, and how they're different, and why you shouldn't see Nick or Breezy or Nick or Nicholas, Nick/Nicholas, for Breezy. Two different people, in theory. Two different people, same body, same brain, but two different people. But why? Why am I two different people? And to answer that question, I guess you have to find that on Friday. Bye.